Are you looking for some gentle yoga routines with easy variation? Because I created for you 4 fun yoga flow packed with choices so you can personalize your own yoga practice to your own needs. And stick around until the end. I will be having great useful tips along the way to make your journey even more fun. So let's start. So let's just bring our arms up. If your up is like this, that's great. We're just moving the arm away from the body and a little higher than usual. And you have the option to go as high as they come, as long as it's comfortable to you. And just bring them down. Now we're gonna add the breath to that. So inhale your arm to your own range of motion. And just exhale that down. If the breath is too much with the motion, just do one or the other. There we go. And again. Now look down. Just bring your chin close to your chest and leaving it against you or close to your body. Just glide it to one side and then the other. One side and then the other. And if that's a possibility for you, maybe adding a small circle to this one way and the other way. Little circle, we don't want to strain our neck here. We never force with yoga. Just do what your body can handle. Here we go. And big inhale up. Now exhale, so around your back. And if that's your range of motion, you stay right there. If you want to go a little lower, go ahead. See how far you go while it's comfortable and bend your knees. Of course you can bend your knees. You're not cheating. We don't cheat in yoga. This is for yourself and you're not competing with anyone. So inhale back up. If your range of motion only goes down a little bit, that's fine. Down all the way if you can, and inhale back up. Another inhale up, inhale your arms up, maybe higher. Exhale down and continue the motion. Just bend your knees and just hang there for a moment. See if your arms are relaxed. You can make baby circle with them. And slowly start straightening your legs. You want to keep a micro bend in the knees. And then place your hands above or below your knees. Tuck in your elbows for a nice little flat back. Look straight down. Bend the knees and on an inhale, come back up. Keep breathing here. Exhale the arms down. One more time. Let's glide our neck side to side. Baby circle each way. Inhale, arms up, whatever up is to you. And exhale, bend your knees. Once you're at your range of motion, start straightening the legs. Maybe place your hand above or below the knee, flat back. Bend the knee, inhale back up. Exhale back down. If this is too fast for you, go at your own pace. And exhale down. Now let's make some room here. Bring your legs apart, your toes pointing forward if possible. Make sure you're comfortable and you can bend your knees. So maybe a little wider, it's all good. The wider, the easier sometimes, so see if it works for you. Now let's put a little attitude to our pause here. Now pause, breathe. Just breathe. Now you can keep your hands on your hip or inhale them up, exhaling them back. So see my hands opening and closing, a little bit like this. Did you do that too? When I teach in classes, I can scratch my nose. Everybody's gonna scratch their nose. There we go. Big inhale, bend your knees, and we'll do another forward fold here. So we try to bend at the hip. So do what works for you. You can keep your hands on your hips. Knees are bent, maybe doing a flat back. Inhaling back up. And a little trick here to have a little more balance, feeling more grounded, is engage your leg one towards the other. See if that works. Just bring your legs. The muscles are coming one towards the other. See the difference? See how grounded you are. Little baby twists here. Don't go far. We're just warming up our body. Hands on the hip again. Exhale. Hold down. Inhale back up. Push, push, push in your feet. Hands can go behind you. If they want to clasp, they can. If not, just make them like your palm facing one another. Big inhale, exhale. Hands can go up. See how that feels? The neck is super relaxed here, very relaxed. Your hands can stay down if you want. They can still dangle, grab the floor. A lot of options to add a little fun to this. Bend your knees and press yourself up. As you press, engage your legs. Let's try that again. Hands in towards your back. Inhale, you're opening the chest. That's what you're doing here. Exhale down. Maybe the hand wants to join. Maybe they're just facing each other. Maybe they're down here. You have choices here. Use them. Neck is relaxed. Maybe looking like straight between your legs. And press into your feet. Now, let's bring our toes to the side, like little duck toes. And see if you can bend your knees a little bit while keeping them open. So we want our knees to want to go back, not collapse forward. So see how you can make that happen. If you have a chair you want to hold on to, that's great too. You can put your hands on your hip or right on your leg, and then see if that's gonna make you go a little deeper now. With my hands, I'm just pressing gently my legs so they stay back. Now let's straighten one leg. Bring your shoulder in. Maybe look on the side, see what's going on. And center. Other side. And center. Other side. And center. Now involve the body a little bit more here. Shoulder in. Careful your neck. Maybe you want to look down or look towards your mat. And inhale back up. Exhale, hand on the hip. Toes forward. Little bend in the knee. Exhale down. Now release the arm. And slowly, starting at the bottom of your spine, just unfold it back straight. Whatever straight means to you, we all have our own issues, right? Now let's have a little fun. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Gonna go to the side so you can see better. So we're on our mountain pose here. We're gonna bend our knee and round our back. Just slouch here, you're allowed to. Now straighten the leg and maybe reaching down. Bend the knee, round your back, come up a little bit. And again. A little rocking here. See how that works for you. And inhale back up. Now place your hands on your lower back, if possible, elbows in. Nice little back bend. So look up. Don't send your neck, your head too far back and strain it now. If you have issue with your neck, keep your chin towards your chest. And come back. Inhale, exhale, round your back. Straighten your legs, go down a little bit more. Flat back. Exhale, maybe touch the ground. Now I want you to bring your bum back and try to have your knees not pass your toes. So make sure it doesn't go all the way forward here. So that you can injure yourself over time doing things like that. Now keeping your bum back, put your hand on your thighs, elbows are in, press yourself up a little bit, tuck in your belly, maybe round the lower spine a little bit. That's a nice little chair variation. Do you feel the burn here? And if you do have a chair, you can hang on to this. And maybe lift your arm. Now sending your hips back a little more, your toes, feel your toes coming off the ground. Bring your hands one towards another. And feel free to come out of that. If that doesn't work for you, don't stay there. And maybe a little side twist. I'm just taking one elbow and bringing it up a little bit. Other side. And maybe a little gentle back and forth like that. Be very, very mindful of your movement. Something doesn't feel right, skip it or come out of it. And exhale, arms down. Straighten the legs. Maybe a nice little flat back. Again, touch the ground. Keep your bum back. We're going back in our chair. Again, you can engage your legs one towards the other. Exhale, elbow goes up on one side and then the other. Maybe a little twist you can add to that if you want. Now remember to smile. If you have problems smiling and it feels forced, it's because you're forcing too much. Inhale up, exhale down. This time, bend your knees until you grab the ground. If you have issue getting back up, make sure your sturdy chair is nearby. We're going on our bums. There. Feet are a little distance between the feet. Make sure your back is straight. If it's slouching, adjust your feet to where your back is as straight as it's possible. Big inhale, exhale, your hands back. Now my fingertips are facing away. If that works for you, you can bring them in. Open the chest, nice, adding the chest, nice for the wrist. So wherever it feels comfortable, you try both and grab what works. So I'm gonna have my fingertip facing me and I'm gonna lean back. Maybe I'm gonna bring my hands back a little bit. Again, elbows are one towards the other. Now let's add a little modification of both into that. With one hand, if you think you're gonna go end up on your back, just bring one hand forward, maybe the opposite foot, down, other side. So take your time here. Just do a couple of that, not too many. Now if you want to try both hands, lean back a little bit and come back up. And you have the option to try one foot or both foot. You're not far from the ground. You can put a big cushion behind you if you're afraid you'll fall there. And exhale back down. So, maybe go on your elbows a little bit, see if that works. Make sure you don't send your head back, way back. A little mini break here. And again, take the variation that works for you. Go in your boat. And you can have a wide-legged boat, almost like a happy baby. So to keep my balance here, I'm pulling on my big toe and my heels are pushing away from me. So foot moves away and my hands try to bring it towards me. You can hold your pants, you can hold your ankles, whatever works for you. And try to straighten your legs a little bit. You got that little balancing motion to try to keep your balance. And exhale. exhale that down. Now let's go into a nice supported bridge. So let's get on our back, get situated first here. Oof, isn't that nice being on the ground and feeling your shoulder blade make contact with the earth, your back of your head, your lower back, your feet, maybe your hands, your arms. And just breathe here. Just breathe for a moment. And now let's get back on our elbows like we did earlier. And just look around and come back down. Now take your hands and press the mat or the floor, carpet, whatever you're on, and press in your feet and your hand and bring your bums up a little bit. Then down. Now try to keep your knees towards one another so they're parallel and they don't fan open. Now let's try this again, but we're gonna involve the breath. So inhale, press in your hand, bring your bum up. They don't have to go high. And exhale them down. One more time. We're gonna make that into a supported bridge. So you can stay like that, or you can bring your hands and support your lower back here. So hold that a little bit. Or you can put your hands under you if your body allows. You can even lower your hips into your hands. That's a supported bridge as well. Exhale down. One more time. Lift your hips and bridge. Tuck in your shoulder if they want to go there. And then bring your hands to your hips to support it. Exhale down. Now, let's straighten our knees. Big yawn through the heels, through the fingertips. Inhale and exhale. One knee towards your chest. If your leg wants to stay there, that's fine. You can also put your foot to the ground, and that can be your modification. So if you can hug it, nice little hug. Let's switch side. Exhale that down. Big inhale, exhale. Knee towards you. Maybe a little foot rotation while you're there. And back. Other side, we're repeating the same thing here. Knee towards you, little ankle roll. Back down. Other side. Here we are. Now inhale, this is your variation. You can put your foot flat on the ground. Press with your hands and stay like that. Maybe bring your fingertip towards your feet so that you can make room here for your head, for your neck. And you can stay the way you were or lift your feet up. If you want to put them against the wall, that's cool. You can pause the video and stay there for a while. This is fantastic. It's a little inversion like it feels good. And maybe make some room. Bring your hands inside, bend your knees. Nice, you can give yourself a knee hug like this, or have your arm inside. Grab your ankle, your feet, your pants. We're going in Happy Baby. And this is one of my favorite. You see me doing that often, especially at the end of a video. Sometimes we may start it like that. Why not, if it's fun? And just move, whatever feels good. Here. And if this is part of what your body can do, you can have fun with this. You can get back in your boat. Happy baby boat. Happy baby boat. And exhale that down. Now just breathe here, breathe. Make sure your chin's a little bit brought towards bring your chin towards your chest so your chin's not all the way up. straining your neck. And let's move to one side, the right side if possible. Stay there just for a moment. Look, catch your breath. And then press. If your head's dizzy, get back down. There we go. Oh, nice little shoulder roll. Nice self-hug here. Maybe a side-to-side motion if that works. Maybe looking to one side and the other. Little circle with our body. Let's switch arms. Whichever arm was on top is now at the bottom. Oh, awesome. Shoulder roll. Neck is relaxed. Now I picked for you a video that complements this one that you can do next if you wish. Remember that if you're not flexible, yoga is even more so for you because it helps increase your range of motion. So I hear often, oh, I can't do yoga, I'm not flexible enough. Well, your prime candidate then. You know, you need yoga to make yourself flexible. You don't do yoga because you already are. So there's no like end of a class that you're learning yoga and after 6 months, 3 years, then you know everything. No, this is your own body and it's an experience for your body that is an ongoing experience. I'm so glad that you joined me today, and namaste.